Like they always say that what is good for the goose is good for the ganders. Nigerian demands apology for Funke Akindele after crowded Kyari funeral. For allowing the crowd to attend the funeral of the former chief of staff to President Muhammadu Buhari, Nigerians have asked the government to apologize to Nollywood actress Funke Akindele and her husband Abdulrasheed Bello, also known as JJC Skills, were convicted for hosting a birthday party in their Amen Estate home during the coronavirus lockdown. The court sentenced the couple to 14-day community service after they pleaded guilty to a one-count charge of violation of social distancing order preferred against them by Lagos State government. Singer Naira Marley and People's Democratic Party's chieftain and owner of Amen Estate, Babatunde Gbadamoshi, escaped conviction after reaching a plea deal with the state government. Videos and pictures from the funeral of late Kyari showed tens of people in attendance during the janaza prayer and actual burial without observance of social distancing. Funke Akindele was arrested and arraigned for throwing a party in her house. ṣàwiąâÀɁ Òṣòwòbí, a COVID-19 survivor, said on Twitter. Some politicians decided to organize a prayer session, hereby breaching the presidential order and as NCDC Gov guideline on social distancing, but no action will be taken because proximity to power. So guys, of course, that is what has really been trending, because everybody is paying details to what happens at each event, most especially when it concerns the government officials, because you cannot make make laws and break them, and while other people break the law, you pounce on them. You really pounce on them, which is not really an ideal thing. What is good for the goose is good for the ganders. Nobody should be above the law. If everybody is to obey the law that has been put in place, no one should be able to flout it, irrespective of anything. And judging for the fact that the corpse should not even be buried, anybody who dies of a COVID-19, the corpse should not be released to the family. The NCDC should be the people to take charge of that, and no one was expected to be there and see what is happening. So that's why people are asking that apology. Even before now, when the issue of Naira Marley and the PDP chieftain, when they just left them, and some people are judging from the fact that oh, they pleaded or they apologized, and the Funke also apologized, and some people have been clamoring for them to just cancel the whole thing, let everything start all over again, because what the same thing that you are accusing Funke Akindele for, other people did it and you didn't say anything. So that is why things don't move on in this country, because some people believe that they are above the law, while some laws are for commoners, everyday Nigerian, which is not supposed to be. So what are they going to say about this? Of course, they are going to be coming out to justify all of this. Someone says it's certain no one here will be convicted like Funke Akindele and her husband. Where can the Nigerian government apologize to her really fast? Better still, give her a pardon. Someone say, I'm watching late Buhari, late ABBA KYARI'S burial live on TV. The Nigerian government should apologize to Funke Akindele and refund her money immediately. If we do not use the same energy that we use on Funke Akindele to change it for the government as regards to this burial, then we owe an apology, and that means Burna Boy was right, so we also owe an apology. Funke Akindele was arrested and arraigned for throwing a party in her house, and see what is happening. Yeah, someone says here that quarantine all of them or hold them responsible for any further spread. These people are joking with the entire population. Lawless country. All these people I'm seeing here, are they NCDC worker? No, they can't be. The hypocrites that never practice what they preach. It's not the same case, because bury someone's corpse is quite different from someone doing merriment. You can imagine what this person is talking about. Someone say it's not about the dead, but the crowd not observing social distancing. Someone say with virus corpse, sense of the year. faulty reasoning. Of course, irrespective of anything, in as much it is crowd, whether you are doing burial, whether you are doing whatever, it is the purpose of this whole thing is not because, oh, they don't want church to open or churches to open, they don't want a mosque to open, they don't want people to go to the market or a crowded place, they don't want people to have merriment or to do anything. In as much it's going to have, it's going to it's going to involve crowd. That is the essence of this whole thing, not because of a event that is being taking place. It is because of the crowd, that will be involved. You can do party. 2-3 people can do party in a place. You just observe it and you can post it. In as much, even as you are 3 there, you must maintain that social distancing. But if you begin to have like 20 or 30 people coming together, if you have a very big place and the old people, if you have 20 or 30 people and every one of them is scattered all over the place, it's a different ballgame entirely. But from what we have seen, from the pictures and some of the videos trending online, the social distancing was not observed, and that is what people are talking about. We should not just close eye to a lot of things when things are going wrong. Those are the little things. If we don't talk about them, they will build up, and once they aggravate, we will not be able to curtail them. That is exactly what has been happening to us. Those things that we think, you just like, okay, this person did it, you didn't say anything. Another person will not do it, you want to talk. Another person will do it the same thing. They will say, oh, leave the person. But it will come to a time, those little things, somebody will want to do it and everybody will want to stand their ground that this cause the law must take its course. They will not say, oh, it does not matter. They will not begin to tell you this so person did this and this other people. They will start counting people who did the same thing. And that is why you see that sentiment comes in and everything will just be swept under the carpet. So we must do the right thing. We must say the right thing. The essence of this whole thing is the crowd that will be involved in any gathering, and there's nothing that they're going to be doing that will not involve gathering. That means automatically you need to cancel that. That is what people are talking about. It's not because of any this thing, because we believe that some people are so powerful and mightier than others, which is not supposed to be. And someone says here that you wrote and post here, do you want us to compare death issue with birthday issue? We are talking about death, not birthday. You see the way these people are reasoning. Okay, you are talking of death, and meanwhile, because somebody died and because of crowd, if somebody has that thing among them, so what are we avoiding? I don't understand. What are we avoiding? We are the same thing we are avoiding that led to what's brought to this event, and you are still saying people should be there because they are burying this. It does not matter. If you do burial and people gather and contract the disease or the virus, and people gather and do merriment and contract the disease, at the end of the day, anywhere you got it, it's inconsequential. But the most important thing that people, will be living with that, and it will cause problem. Whether you are marrying, whether you are mourning, it's inconsequential. Because these people that are reasoning in this manner, I don't just understand. So now, okay, because if people who are infected with this virus, if they are present in that occasion, so are you going to say because the virus will not say, oh yes, so because we are mourning somewhere, they are mourning or they are going through burial or sort of, that it will not affect anybody? I don't know why people reason. It does not care whether you have billions. It does not care whether you are rejoicing. It does not care whether you are mourning. This virus does not respect anybody. It does not, or any infection does not respect anybody. So what are we talking about? That is what they are talking about, so that the damage will be minimal. I don't understand. I don't just understand the way people reason these days. It baffles one. Laws made by the Nigerian government is for Nigerians, but not for the government. Please understand this statement very, very well. Coronavirus will not get to them because it is burial, not a birthday party. They will claim they have immunity. Abi, exactly what I'm saying. So the virus will not say, oh, because they are mourning, no, it's not going to spread. Oh, because these people are marrying, so it's going to spread. Is there any sense in that? Those who are saying that you don't want to compare birthday to burial. It is unfortunate the way and manner as which people really reason. Is unfortunate. So guys, what do you really think? People are calling for the government to apologize to FUNKE, because the same thing, the same offense they accused her for, the same thing, was still observed in that ABBA KYARI'S burial. So guys, let's hear your opinion, whether you have a different opinion concerning what have been said. Leave your comments below and let's have your take. Thank